What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And your boy Ricky Rick, this one is special. This one has a lot of heart, a lot of meaning. Today I find myself in Corona Cemetery. You know, every time I'm around Corona, it's a lot about my past. The first high school I went to, Corona Centennial, where I used to play football for the Corona Panthers, where I used to play basketball for the Centennial Huskies, and a place where I made a lot of friends, a place where I used to party back in the day. This is a story that involves my friend Wyno. Involves a lot of my friends, but this particular story is different from a lot of other stories that I will tell on this channel. This one hit home. It hit me really bad. It all started when I made a group of friends in high school, and I got to know someone from knowing someone. I got to meet someone named Christian. Christian, we all knew him as Wyno. Is someone that I think about every single year when March rolls around. The reason why is because March is the year that this particular friend passed away. I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but I am in a cemetery. I am at Corona Cemetery right now. I'm standing in front of my friend's tombstone, and it's a promise that I made to myself and to my friend Wyno that I would always stop by when I'm around the neighborhood and come to see him. I made a promise to never forget about him. I made a promise as a brother, as a friend, to always, you know, from the moment he was no longer with us, to live my life to the fullest, live my life in honoring him, you know, in a way, by living my life to the fullest and doing everything that I want to set myself out to do, you know, try to make my life a little bit more meaningful. He was born in 1988, the same year I was born, a couple months before me, and he passed away in 2008. And the reason why it hit me so hard is because these group of friends that I made around this time were the type of friends that I made after high school, during high school. And we used to be in the party scene where we would like party every weekend, get together, get drunk, get faded, all that stuff. For me personally, you know, I don't really like getting high. It's not my type of thing, but I do like to drink, and I do like to have fun, and I do like women. And, you know, in that time when I was single, that's all that was on our minds, to have a good time, listen to music, get drunk, and basically talk to a girl. In this time, when we were in the party scene, I think party buses were out, house parties were going on, charging people to get in, charging people for beer, charging people for Nas, and, you know, we were getting well known in this area with my homie's crew that he came up with. The name, the Underground King, was me, UK, but the group's name was Get Wasted Kings. Everybody knew me as UK, a different kind of cat, different kind of person than the person that you see today. As I was saying earlier, that we used to party. One time we went to this party around Corona where my friend and I met a particular girl around the same time, and he wanted to talk to her, you know, probably like make her her girlfriend, like, you know, he wanted something romantic with her. Me, on the other hand, when I met this person, I just saw this person as a friend. And when my homie found out that I knew the girl as well, he kind of thought that I was trying to hit on her, which it wasn't the case. But sometimes that will happen in life, where people will get the wrong understanding of things, you know. Pretty much, no sugarcoating it, no sugarcoating it, no BSing it, no trying to be around the bush. He thought I was trying to hit on this girl when I was just talking to her as friends. He was trying to make a move on her. I told him, go for it. You know, I don't see her that way. I don't want her that way. My friend ended up getting really upset at me because he thought I was trying to like like be sneaky and try to get at her when I really wasn't. He didn't believe me, and he stopped talking to me. And when he stopped talking to me, it became like a little awkward in our group because we had intention. He didn't want to hang out with me. He didn't want to be around me. I didn't want to be around him. And we kind of like went at it for a good couple months. By a good couple months, I mean like a good 6 to 8 months. We were like having beef. I'm not the type of person to like really like get into beefs, but this particular beef, I decided not to back down. And you know, finally, after beefing months and months and months, I just kind of figured, you know what? You know, you guys were together before I came along, and you know, I'll just hang out with you guys when you guys are not hanging out with him, but you guys can continue rolling with him. One day, they invited me to a party. He was gonna be there, and I was gonna be there. You know, I told my friends that, you know, it's been a while. Let's hang out. We went to this party in Corona. And I don't really remember the location. I just remember that we went to a party in Corona. I think it was probably maybe McKinley area. And at the time, there was someone that I was sort of talking to. So I picked her up, and then she asked me to pick up her cousin. I picked up her cousin. We showed up to the party. We rolled there. Met up with all my friends. We all knew each other. We were all drinking, doing what we always do, partying, having a good time. My person that I was talking to at that time asked me if I could pick up another cousin that didn't live too far, maybe just a couple blocks. And I said, okay, I'll go. Come on, let's go. And she said, nah, I want to stay here. We just got here, and you know, the party's awesome. You know, I want to have a blast. You know, and I was like, all right, I'll be back. You know, I was getting ready to head out, and I forgot something. So when I came back, I saw her on the dance floor dancing with some dude, and they were grinding up each other. And I kind of told myself, you know, I kind of got pissed. I got upset, got mad. So I left. I left this party, was walking towards my car at that time, and as I was walking, my homie was walking towards me. You know, we kind of like passed each other, didn't really like acknowledge each other. We just like, he walked by me, I walked by him, and when I was walking, he said, yo, UK. So I stopped, and I turned around, and I was like, yeah. He's like, can I talk to you for a second? And I was like, yeah, sure, what's up? He's like, I just want to talk to you. And I was like, okay, what about? He's like, I just wanted to say that I want to be your friend again. You know, I know we wasted so much time beefing and all, but you're really a cool guy. You're really like someone that I would like to have in my life and as a friend. And I said, yeah, man, you know, for sure. He's like, can I get your number? And I was like, yeah, you can get my number, man. Let's kick it like we used to do, you know? Let's party like we used to do. He's like, all right, for sure, you know? And then he's like, hey, you're gonna come back to the party? And I didn't really tell him what was going on, but I told him, nah, man, I'm gonna take off because I gotta work early tomorrow. I made it an excuse. I made it some bullshit excuse because I didn't want to tell him, nah, I want to leave because my girl was grinding on some other dude and she pissed me off because she did that. So So after that, he was like, well, damn, that sucks, man. Well, I was gonna ask you for a ride. And I was like, oh, I mean, if you want a ride, I can give you a ride right now. And he's like, nah, man, like, I want to go back to the party and party a little more, you know. I was hoping that you can give me a ride, like, later. And I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna leave right now. I mean, if you want a ride, I can take you right now. But I always think about this moment because, you know, this very particular moment, if I would have said yes, you know, I might have died that night. You know, I probably, because I would have been rolling with him, I would have been hanging out with him, and I would have been next to him. So anyways, back to that moment. So after I told him I'm gonna leave, he's like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna call you, we'll catch up, we'll hang out. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Next thing I know, I go to my car, I grab all the stuff that this girl had, threw it out the window, threw her purse, threw her clothes, threw her cousin's purse, threw her cousin's clothes out the window, and I went home. My phone started blowing up, me thinking, oh, now she wants to hit me up, now she wants to talk to me, you know. So she kept calling, and wouldn't stop, texting. So I decided to turn off my phone. When I woke up the next day, I had like 17, 18 missed calls, messages, and the first ones were the ones I was expecting, you know, the girl going off, I can't believe you left me, blah, 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 you're this, you're that, you know, using those words that I'm not gonna say here. And I just kind of like heard them, delete it, ignore it, delete it. And then I started getting messages like, yo, Ricky, you need to call me. Well, UK, yo, UK, you need to call us. Hey, this is serious, call me back. Hey, I finally get to this one message that says, hey, UK died. I mean, Wyno died. I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. Wyno died, and I'm just like, what? You know, I thought it was a joke, you know? I was like, if this is a joke, this is not funny. You know, they're like, no, Wyno is no longer with us. I'm like, what happened? You know, I showed up where all my friends were. I drove to his house, and sure enough, everybody was in a circle, sitting down, crying. And I was like, what happened? And my boy, Wyno, my brother, somebody, we don't know who, we have an idea, shot him in a drive-by. And that day was the end of our group. You know, a lot of my friends split, did their own thing. But me, you know, sometimes you can be a part of a gang and they can say this and that. And, you know, when somebody loses their life, there's no coming back. And I just changed my ways, you know. I changed the way I thought. I changed the way I saw my future. I changed the way I saw my life going forward. And I decided to be different. And that's exactly what I decided to do with my life, and that's what I did. And I told myself that I was going to do it for my friend Wyno. So from time to time, I come here and I pay my respects to my friend, and, you know, say a few words, take a few minutes to let him know that I'm here for him, that I love him, that I appreciate our time together, and that, you know, I miss him, and that I hope I'm, you know, doing my part by living my life better and honoring him. I wish he could be here. I wish he could be here. I wish he could have, like, you know, got married, had kids. You know, I wonder what his life would have been if he was still here. You know. But anyways, I just wanted to share that, you know. To all the people who are around here in this area, you know, just appreciate the people that you have in your life right now, because you never know when life ends. And I just wanted to put that out there. Just share this with you guys. My friend Wyno, your boy Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not giving you something to think about, your boy Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know. Your boy Rick does his job. Until next time, guys. I love you. It's a beautiful day. And we are out. Wyno, you'll always be my brother. You'll always be my friend. I love you, and I'll never forget about you.